Hello, Internet. Today we've decided to work on our ranked match, our elo, our whatever you want to call it, our placements in constructed rank best of one, playing Bent Ramp, uh, which is easily my favorite deck to play, and as you can see, we've already reached Platinum Tier 4, just barely Platinum from after the reset, we went down to Gold 3, and for 2 whole hours, we've been playing ranked, going all the way up to Platinum Tier 4. So, there's nothing new. We're still playing the same old Bant deck, the same old cards, except that it's a new season for MTG Arena. And I don't think if you've been watching my previous videos, I don't think there's a need for me to further explain what the cards do and how their synergy works. And I think about now everyone is familiar with what Bat Ramp or any of the ramp with mass manipulation and Nisa, how they work together. But for those who aren't and who are new to the channel, I will present it to you and in a very simple means. So Bat Ramp is all about ramping. What does ramp mean? Ramp means that you want to place down all your mana onto the board and gain a lot of mana in order for you to gain the advantage over your opponent. So how do we do that? We have a lot of lands in our deck, around 25, and then we have more contributors to our mana pool, which is the Llanowar Elves, the Incubation Druid, the Paradise Druid, and of course the very lovely Queen of Ramp, Nisa, who shakes the world, who basically doubles your mana for every forest that you have on the board. And then eventually what we want to do is to either fill the board with not really reanimated, but with animated forests or lands on the board and sort of chip away at our enemy's health, or we can mass manipulate and start playing the enemy's cards. What mass manipulate does is we steal any creature, any planeswalker on the board for a very, very costly play to our mana. So we also have some supporting casts in I say casts as if they're a troupe, an acting troupe, but cards. We have some supporting cards that will help us get there along the way. So we have Hydroid Krasis to help us draw the cards, wherein the Hydroid Krasis grows in value the more mana land that we have in our mana pool. Then we have Voracious Hydra, which is a sort of creature slash blocker slash removal if we need it, wherein a Voracious Hydra is a very flexible card and allows us to either serve as a very huge blocker and threat on the board, or we can choose to use the Voracious Hydra as a removal for any cards that we might need to immediately remove from the board from our enemy's side. Then we have Teferi, which is there to basically counter the Esper, the counter spells, all those kinds of stuff. Then we have Frilled Mystic, so that we ourselves have our own form of counterplay whenever we're ready to put down our mass manipulation. And then there's Shalai, so that we can avoid any of those single target spells, wherein Shalai provides us a very nice hexproof ability for all the creatures on the board. And at the same time, since we are very mana heavy, we have a lot of mana, we will flood in mana. At the same time, once you have Shalai, you can actually put +1/+1 counters on each and every creature on the board, including the animated lands that Nisa has animated. So I just want to say a little bit more about the ranked games. Now, previously I was pretty much preoccupied on creating all these other decks, and you might notice that I do have a few new ones in play right here. So we have a new Jeskai hero, we have Mardu Angels, Kalia's Flyers, inspired from what's his name, CGB's own homebrew. We have Sultai Reanimator that stars the very notorious Drakuseth the Dreadmaw, and we've been also playing around with this Grixis Control M20 update. We've updated the Grixis Control deck to see if it's sort of a little bit more competitive, and if it can still manage to keep up with the current meta. But going on to what I wanted to say about ranked. Ranked is by no means it's very easy to rank up. As you can see, an ordinary player like me, I've reached platinum. And I'm pretty sure if I put in the work of it, I can get to diamond and maybe even mythic. There's one time I actually almost hit mythic. I hit diamond 1, but along the way I got a little bit lazy because the rank ladder it's a grind. It really is a grind. So if you really want to get to mythic, all you got to do is just put in the time into it, have a good deck, and have a good time, and learn from your mistakes. That's all you really got to have, and you will reach. You can reach platinum very easily. I started playing MTG Arena only 6 months ago, something like that, and I'm already hitting platinum, where most people, most beginners may only end up in gold. As I said earlier, my maximum rank was diamond 1 or 2, I think, and so I was almost there to mythic. I could have reached it, but I got lazy midway because I realized that it's just one big grind. So playing in ranked is not really I wouldn't say it's an accurate measurement of your skill, but it is a good more or less gauge of a player's ability to manage the cards, to pilot these net decks, and yeah, so I guess that's all I've got to say about ranked. Just enjoy your ranked play. Don't get too, toxic about it. Don't get too pressured about it. It is nice to show off. I guess it's bragging rights that if you can reach mythic or diamond, that you're at this tier level. But it is by no means an accurate way of telling what of a player's actual skill within the game is, because I have a friend who has played Magic for many years, and we're about at the same level of at ranked. It's just that he's a bit lazy and he doesn't really have that much time to play ranked. But and he also plays a lot of other games, but I'm pretty sure if he did, he'd reach if he devoted the time, he'd reach mythic. And me, who's only been playing Magic for 6 months, although I have been playing it every day for the past 6 months, making content for you guys, studying the game. So maybe that contributes to my advancement in skill with the game, but it is not very accurate way to I feel like I'm rambling on. Anyway, let's go on away into gameplay. There's a lot of great gameplay footage, a lot of nice and close matches that I want you guys to see. And so here it is, the Ramp Queen. Oh my god, that's cringy. Nisa. I mean, I love the elves. I don't love them that much. We got Paradise Druid on the drop. We got 4 lands, Fairy Time Raveler and Hydroid Crassus. So when this band ramp starts to get boring, I probably might go for a different deck, something a little more, something a little less. I think we can take out the we do need the blue, probably the Temple Garden. And because we really want to keep this Hydroid Crassus. We'll have to turn to Paradise Druid. If we put down the white, this one, he might think that we're Esper. And I don't know, that might affect his gameplay, his choices, his life choices. So he might play a little bit more aggressive. Right, okay. Or cautious, if whatever. Okay, we'll put that down. The Fairy Time Raveler. Deals 2 damage to opponent or planeswalker. Oh, actually, if we pay for this, we have the 4, and we can put down Shalai, which will prevent him from... When you do deals 2 damage to target opponent. Oh no. Or this is problematic. Judith. Huh. Should we block or not? We do want the ramp, but I think we have to block that. That's 3 damage. It's too much. And it will do 1 damage in exchange. Oh, this is okay. But we do lose the 4 to cast Shalai. If we put down Teferi too early, are we even... Oh no, we can't even put down Teferi. I made a mistake there. Should have put down the breeding pod. We could probably put... Okay, we'll put that Incubation Druid since we did make that mistake. I didn't really feel fully committed to put down Teferi either way. Does he have the shock to destroy the Incubation Druid? Maybe he does. He's playing Mardu Aristocrats? Looks like it. He probably has Mayhem. I think it's Mardu Mayhem. Yep. He just hasn't drawn the creature yet. So we do have Teferi. We can bounce back Judith. For we have 2 Teferis. That's fine. So we can bounce back Judith. What is he up to? Why is he stopping? He doesn't have counters for it. He's not running in blue for all the counters. So we can bounce the Judith, get a card, and if he decides to attack Fairy, that's fine. We can trade off with that. I only really wanted to Fairy down so that we can bounce that Judith and maybe put down the Shalai and protect ourselves with enemy at 20 health, us at 15. I think we have to stop any damage going forward. We can put down the Hallowed Fountain, tap Incubation Druid, or we can Hydrate Crassus, heal a bit. That's 5. There's the Judith. There's also Mass Manipulate. If we put down Shalai, we do have a body blocker, but then he might have a removal that will just remove Shalai. I guess we can do that. Sure. Try and bait out a removal from him. Ah, there it is. Obnixilis. Okay. So, no blocks. Okay. This isn't looking good for us. I guess we can't really afford to pay. But I guess we can steal the Judith. Or we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. What are the chances of having another Obnixilis in there? So we heal for 2, and we have a body blocker. We have Llanowar Elves to help us with the body blocks. We can, so we got Mass Manipulate. We can take 2. We can, right? That's 4. No, we can take 1. If we get another land on this next turn, we can take 1. There's the Dread Horde. So I'm inclined to. That's gonna do 2 damage to me. And if this one dies, it's gonna do. So he gets the ramp. It's gonna do 2 damage to me. He's gonna do 1 damage by the cruel celebrant. And oh man, I hope we really get a land this turn. Come on, give me a land. Give me a land. Ah, he's gonna do 2 damage to the Crassus. 3 damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ow. Ow. There it is, the land. Okay, so we can take 2. 1, 2. Which ones do we want? Obviously Judith and this Dread Horde. We can take 2 more, actually. If you put something down, we can take 2 more. I don't think he's very inclined on using that Cruel Celebrant to attack. Sacrifice 2. And I get to do 1 damage to any target. And I get to do 1 damage to him. Boink, boink. There's the Foot-like Fiend. And the... I think that's GG. We're playing his cards now. Oh boy. Garden. Later on in the stream, I'm gonna start when I get tired of playing ranked, because to be honest, playing ranked it is exhausting. No matter what you say, no matter how good you are. No matter how strong your endurance is in playing video games, it's a mind game. It's really exhausting. It drains you. It saps you of your life. Okay, so this is pretty good. Assuming that he doesn't destroy my Atlanta War Elves. It looks like he's going for the cavalcade. If he's running a 10 he wants to disrupt my... I kind of wish we had that Paradise Druid now. He wants to disrupt my ramping. Part of me is saying, okay, sure, use all your spells on my creatures. But part of me is saying, please no, don't disrupt me. I want the ramp. So this is pretty good. We're not really having much trouble. I do kind of want to use the Voracious Hydra now, despite the fact. So we can tap it for 1, make it attack or block. No, we want to attack, so that even if he has to use like a spell on it, that's still a spell, and that's still a creature that he has to put down on the board. Yeah, so he's gonna use a spell. Wow, he's exhausting all of his spells. That's 3 lightning strikes. We don't really need the... Okay, so we can quietly... But he did get the advantage of having like all those lands. Runaway Steam in. Okay, and a Scorch. Okay. I think we have the Mass Manipulate. We can take the Steamkin, or we can upgrade the Incubation Druid. I think it would be very crucial to use it now, knowing that we have a Hydroid Crassus, and I don't want him, you know, I don't want him to be able to utilize that Runaway Steamkin 3 mana. So there's a chance of Spitfire, and maybe I should have held off a little bit. I'm tempted to use this now. That's 3, 6, 7. Therefore, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 5. Right, sure. We'll use it now for a 5. That steam queen is that Spitfire rather is it's gonna be pretty intense. So we can, I guess we can attack with a no. Actually, I kind of want to go on the defense here. And then we can put down the Paradise Druid for a ramp, and okay, that is the monkey. And there is the chunky dodger that can't be blocked. So he's gonna attack with the Scorch Spitter. We're gonna block the Scorch. Oh no! Wow. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Do we have enough to keep the Frilled Mystic and upgrade the Incubation Druid? That's one. That's I don't think we have enough. We do have enough to put down the Llanowar Elf, and at the same time keep the Frilled Mystic. Right. So I think this is okay. We have to go on the defense because we cannot attack without him double blocking, or okay. Well, it's not like I'm gonna. Okay, so we'll I want the block. That is to say. So if he doesn't do anything intense, okay, there it is, the cavalcade. Goodbye, sweetie. Goodbye. All your hard work, great, gone. But then you get a mono red. No, it's mono blue or Simic. So if he's playing Simic, we're gonna have to immediately gain the ramp. I think we have to put down the incubation next turn so that we can have the white drop, or we can put down Temple Garden. No, Temple Garden is gonna be too slow. So I want to put down Llanowar Elves and then Incubation Druid. Yep. So that we have the fairy. He is playing mono blue. I hope he doesn't have any like removals and stuff. So I'm putting on the pressure. He didn't play a card during my turn, which is kind of weird. You think that's weird? I think it's weird. So we'll ramp this. I'm feeling a little cautious. I want the mana before I play my Teferi so that we can have enough mana to counter him. Hopefully our next turn we do get another land. So I want to put down Teferi, Frilled Mystic, then Nisa in that order. Do we have, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we can put down Teferi. If he counters it, we have a Frilled Mystic. There it is. Turn, what was that? Turn 3? Turn 4. Brilliant, brilliant. So we're into gold tier 2. But we don't have the ramp, the ideal ramp. I'm actually gonna keep it. I have a feeling that we're gonna get the mana cards, the mana creatures. I do want to keep it, but biggest mistake of my life. I do want to keep it, but I kind of don't. So when we get to plat, I think that is where I can feel safe. Is he gonna? Okay, so he's playing. He's playing an aggro vampires. I immediately regret my life choices. Immediately regret my life choices. I should have mulliganed. I should have mulliganed right then and there. But we do have the 4. So, we do have the 4. Of course, we're gonna let that through. Obviously, we do have the 4. For Shalai, so that we can prevent any. I doubt he has any like. Oh, okay, fine. Maybe he has a cast down to destroy Shalai. Oh wait, no, he can't use cast down on Shalai because Shalai is a Shalai's a legendary creature, so he can't. Okay, this could be good. This could be good. So he's gonna attack me. I'm not gonna block that. Okay. We have put this down. Pay for it. We have Nisa.
Witness the ties that bind us
Can
all.
put in a forest.
Rise, my elemental friend.
I think we want to attack first with the forest, and as an optional thing, maybe we can body block or whatever. We do want the. We don't have the 4 mana for. We do have the 5 for incubation druid. So if we can hang in there just a little bit. Okay, there's the ramp with 5. We're gonna body block. Okay, so he's going after. We have 2, 4, 5. Right, so we have to. We definitely have to block this. He doesn't have trample. We could have just blocked the vampire, the other one, but I'm not too keen on letting that happen. So sure, we'll do this,
The land shall conquer you.
and we do want to tap this for 2, 4. That's 2, 4, 5. We do want to tap this so that we can. Incubation druid isn't going to have. So we can attack for that. He's gonna try and go for the Nisa again. Unless, of course, he has Sorin. He's playing a Memorial of Folly, which will allow him to bring back a dead card. But we do have Mass Manipulate. We have the 4, 2, 4, 6. We can take 2. We can take the Knight of Ebon Legion. If he puts down Sorin, we can take that too. Assuming that we can block properly. We can actually give up Shalai maybe? If he uses up all his mana, we can give up Shalai. Yeah, if he uses... Yeah, okay. If he uses up all his mana to put down... he mortifies. Okay, but now he can't... he can't upgrade his knight, but he... What's he gonna do? Did he put that? I forget if he put that on land already. He can only do 4 damage. Nisa in this situation isn't that all that important, knowing that... Okay, so he's gonna let that vampire go through. That's fine with me. For 1 damage, it's gonna heal. Alright, so now we can take the 2. Right? We can take the 2. Because those 2 are starting to become problematic. We can untap a forest.
The land fights
So
for
we
us.
still have the... oh wait, no we don't. Should untap the breeding pool. So we're playing 2 of his cards. Yeah, we don't have enough for Frilled Mystic. We do have another Mass Manipulation, so if we have to use it, that's cool. That's fine by me. But he only has 4 mana. So I don't know what else he's gonna put. I don't know what else he's gonna do. What else he's gonna put down there. Come on, buddy. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Okay. So Nisa is really a super valuable card in this deck, because what she does is she basically just doubles your mana, right? For every land that you have that is a forest, that has that land dash forest island or land dash forest, she doubles it. Okay. Tricky, but not impossible. We can still take. Boy, you are gonna be pissed at me. I am so sorry. Oh. This isn't bad, but who am I kidding? It kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is bad. But we do have the 3 land and a potential like 4 for us to sort of. Okay, we'll put down the Glacial Fortress, then Paradise Druid. If we have to, then we'll have to put down the Teferi. So we don't have. He's gonna opt. You can't spell pierce it. It's not a spell. So we have 4. We can put down Teferi. What's he gonna do? Product course. Oh, this is a perfect. This is gonna be perfect time to put down Teferi. So then he can't counter me. And at the same time, we can put this down. So he's gonna have to find another way to deal with my Teferi.
I'll protect you.
Maybe if he casts Lightning Strike. Okay. Enigma Drake. That is 3 to cast. 3. We have 2. 1, 2, 3. You can grab it. It's 3 to cast. And now your dragon is on my side.
No, I am not
Or
making
Drake,
this up as I
rather.
go.
Your Drake is now on my side. Now he wants to imagine that, having to destroy your own creature. And there's the Terramander with 3 creatures in. Okay. That's not a problem. Of course, we will bounce you.
Might be a bad
Maybe he has it, maybe he doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll pass. In case we get another land on the 3rd, and then we can go cast it for 7. Terramander and Wings of whatchamacallit. This is a 8 to cast, if I remember correctly. So we put this down. Pay for it. What is it? Adapt 4? So we can go for an 8. 8 meaning 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, what? We have 6, so 7. Minus 2. We can go for a 5. He will adapt for 4. It will be a trade for the ages. Of course, I'm not going to bounce it back. Not just yet. So he might have something to destroy my Hydroid classes. I think the only thing that is keeping me from dying. So he used up all his mana. He's gonna attack my Teferi, which I am fine with because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can take his Enigma Drake or his Terramander, actually, for that matter. If we get a land, please be a land. Please be a land. Okay, so it's not a land. But we have Fairy.
Right on schedule.
Bounce you.
I've got you.
So that he has to cast it again, and we do get a land. We'll put down Paradise Druid. And what the heck? Why not? We'll put down Llanowar Elves. And then we want to be on the defense. We want to be on the defense. Right, so he puts down Terramander and another Terramander. Boy, you are making my life a lot easier than I intended. So that is 1, 2, 3. So that's, wait, that's 4. That's 1, 2, and 3. I can take 3 of his creatures. Sure, you can do that, Fairy.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
I can take 3 of his creatures, and I can take 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then I can attack, I think. I think my biggest worry here is if he has a board wipe. So there's the draw card. He has 3 mana. What can he do? Okay, there's more Enigma Drakes. So we got Glacial Fortress. Put this down.
I am not
Probably bounce back his other Enigma Drake. And bounce back.
Might be a
And
bad
we
idea.
draw a card. Ooh, nice. Frilled Mystic. So we can attack. Is he willing to trade? Make a trade. Make a trade for this. I don't think he is, but yeah. Oh man, he doesn't know what's coming. He's gonna put down that Drake. Okay, so he's gonna search for a card. I think he's trying to go for a board wipe here. Okay, there's the other Terramander. 6 on the. Okay, we definitely want that out of the way. If he has a counter spell. Wait, he can't counter spell because I have Teferi on the board. Take action. Okay, so there's the other Enigma Drake. And of course, he's not gonna attack. I guess we can just
hero thing before.
do that. Now, he definitely has to block something. He can't block everything, but he does have to block everything. Okay, that put down the elf as usual, because we can't really afford not to. Then we put down the breeding pool. Do we want to tap that? I think we do. Put that. He's playing what? So for 16 health, Thrashing Brontodon. Okay. Do we want to bounce that Thrashing Brontodon and sort of like? I think we do.
Show remorse.
I think we do want to bounce that.
Oh, I've
So we
done
can
the
draw
hero
a
thing.
card. Hopefully it'll be something useful. We can attack, or we can defend. That'll be 4 damage. I think we want to attack. Then we can put down the Voracious Hydra. There is the Mare. Can be blocked by black creatures. Does it have
Trust
a...
I have a plan.
Nope, it does not. Okay. How about we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, right? That'll be a 4. We can't target it. We can't attack it because it obviously has hexproof, but sure. We're gonna put that down there just so that. Oh my god. That's 8. And Gulta. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my godding. Oh my godding. Oh my god, darling face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
pay for it. We'll do this. I think we can. How many can we take? We can take 2. Please don't concede. Alright, we can only take 1. Please don't concede. No. If we attack, I am fine with that. With him blocking. But we do have Galta, so he can't attack. Rantian, what were you thinking? Card that will, you know, rotate out very soon. Really? I think I just pushed my luck. Really? Really? We get 3 Nisas. Alright, so nothing we can do about that. We just have to suck it up and get it going. Okay. I don't like where this is going, but sure. We'll wait it out a bit. I think we want to wait out for a while. Turn 5, we can put down Nisa. He has a Risen Reef. Going for the draw. He doesn't have the land. Okay, we can put the Nisa down. Double our mana.
Witness the ties
I
that
hope
bind
he
us
doesn't screw me over. So we're gonna put
all. Be
out
wary,
the
clown.
Hallowed Fountain so that we can sort of alright, so we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just gonna put that on the Risen Reef. And we have a land that I do want to tap. I do want to untap that.
Rise, my elemental
That's
friend.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 2 minus 1. Okay. And I guess we it has trample, so we can double it up. If he can't find an answer to that Voracious Hydra, okay, there's the Nisa. She's gonna tap tap it. She's gonna tap something.
The land fights
He's
for
gonna
us.
try and make an attack for my Nisa. No? Okay. This enters tap. We need body blockers, so we're gonna do that.
Harness the elements.
And we're gonna try and destroy his Nisa with our Voracious Hydra. Okay.
I must go.
I think at this point we don't really need Paradise Druid anymore. So okay, there's the Cavalier of Thorns. He grabs another Nisa. He can't cast it just yet. Oh no, wait, he doesn't grab a Nisa, he puts it in the bin. He can't cast it just yet. But that Cavalier of Thorns will save him if my Voracious Hydra decides to attack. I would like to get a Shalai. Okay, fair enough. He thinks that I'm okay. So this is one of those situations where it is ideal to so when it dies, it, you know, turn something into a something. So I'm gonna tap it so that we can immortalize our
The land
creatures.
bestows opportunity.
And we are actually thinning. Did he just give? Did he just? All right. The herd. So we got. I think this is a pretty respectable. We got 4 land. This is gonna be a little bit slow, especially without the Paradise Druid. We should probably mulligan. Okay, this is better. At least we have a Hydrate Crassus. We can put back the Mass Manipulate. And okay, this is good. Put down the Forest. Put down the Llanowar Elf. Looks like he's playing Ghoul. Oh wow. John Dinosaurs. Okay. So I guess we just want the ramp. That's a 5. Pay for this at 6. And we can get the 2 heal and a 2 draw. I think he wants to destroy my Llanowar Elf, but I'm not so sure. He's got a Marauding Raptor, and he's gonna try and apply pressure. Not something that I'm not really afraid of. Put this down for a 6, -2. Tap all of those. Draw for 2 on the heel, and we get land. This could have been chaotic, actually. These 2. Alright, so it's gonna put down the Ranging Raptors. It's gonna get room. It's gonna get +2. What does the Ranging Raptors do again? You may search required for putting. Okay, there's another map. It's gonna die, and it's gonna gain that. It's gonna gain that. This doesn't have trample, so I am more than willing to trade with this. I've already got the. I've already gotten the value out of that Hydrate Crassus, so we can 5. What is that? 7 now? We're up to 7, so we can 5. Still 2 cards, but at least. So we can put down Fairy. Okay, there's another Marauding Raptor. And Triceratops. Boom. He's gonna attack, I suppose. Save himself. Maybe give himself a. We are gonna destroy it. What does he want? Trample and haste. Okay. Alright, so I do want to put down the. Wait, we can't put down Teferi. We can put down the Paradise. We have the 2. Actually, can we put down the Incubation Druid for 4? No, we can't. Not without compromising the thing. So I guess, what do we want to do? There's nothing stopping us from attacking. If he does cast a creature, does he have lethal? That's, yeah, I think he has lethal. So we most likely want to block, at least for now. Next turn we have Paradise Druid. We can put down Teferi, bounce back, whatever. Maybe the token. Ranging Raptors allows him to search for a thing. I think he's just gonna attack. Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna attack. Can't really block. He is protected from. We can actually, yeah, we can body block for 4. But then we 2, 1, 2. So if he decides to like cast the spell, okay. So he uses that. turn, I get to put down the Temple Garden. We have 5, 6. We need 4, 5, 6. We need 7. We have 5, 6, so that will be 7. We put down the ferry
Stand
and
by and
bounce
watch.
back this little dinosaur here.
That's more like it.
We don't have the incubation druid. We also, oh wow, why did we, oh shit. So if he puts down a big creature, I guess that's it for us. We can't counter. Ah, okay, so we made a mistake there. But at least I think we can block. We have that to consider. But if he puts down a like a big creature, we're not gonna be able to counter it. So he's gonna attack. He's gonna try to attack. How did we win that? How did we win that? Alright. Well, a win is a win. I'll take it. If my opponent can decide if he wants to keep his cards, that would be great. Anytime now, sir. Anytime. Hey, perfect. Probably we'll put back the Voracious Hydra. I do want the Hydrotrasis on my person. Put down the Incubation Druid. This would have been better if this was a Paradise Druid, but yeah, good things don't happen. Not often. He's playing red, but he didn't put anything down. So I actually do that. I don't know why I paid. I paid. I think my thinking processes are a little bit slow. There's the Goblin Instigator. It's gonna do that. We have 5 for a block, but I think I want to do this. Put this down.
Let's slow this down.
He's mono red anyway, so it's not gonna really matter. We have the Hydrotrasis. Fairy's only really there so that you can counter stuff and maybe bounce stuff. Counter the counters. Prevent your enemy from being able to counter you. So what's he gonna do? If he has a spell, he probably wants to use it on Cavalcade. Okay. And Scorch Spitter. So he's gonna attack. And it's gonna destroy
Only
my
time will tell.
Teferi. But it's he's gonna attack into nothing. Okay. So we'll enter this tapped and adapt. We're not gonna be able to block. He's gonna be able to do what, 3? Wait, 4 damage, 5 possibly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And there's the Spitfire. He has the combo. He's gonna do 5. Ow. 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 Except for the fact, so everything except for the fact that I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. Probably just 6. We don't really need the. So we're gonna pay 8. Okay. And we heal a bit. We have the land, and we also have Shalai. Should I put Shalai down first? Or should I put Nisa down first? So, when he attacks, I think I want to block Scorch Spitter with Llanowar Elves. Sacrifice my Hydroid Crassus to his Chandra Spitfire. Oh, there's another Goblin Instigator. Okay. So that's 3. That's going to be a whopping. The nice thing about Chandra Spitfire is that it it will gain. So he's not ready to attack. If he's not ready to attack, we have 5. Should we put Nisa down so that we can sort of ramp the heal? He is gonna want to destroy my Nisa,
Rise, my elemental
so I think I'm gonna sacrifice my Shalai. Protect me. And probably just sit tight. So now he has to deal with that Shalai. He's got to have a lava coil or maybe a double shock. Which actually I'm pretty surprised he hasn't used the shocks yet. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so we're gonna block with this. Shalai. Block this. Doesn't really matter what we block here. Ooh, that's painful. That's a doozy. Does he have 6? No, wait, he can't kill me. See, I have to do that. Okay. And then he can double cast. Okay, so he's going for the smoke. So there's the shock, and there's the, what is that? The fiend? Okay, Footlight Fiend. So he can do 2 damage. He's gonna destroy. Ooh. It would be wise for him to destroy the forest. I think we have to heal, like a bunch. Alright, so we have this. Tap that. Tap this.
The land
Now
shall
we have
come from
2,
you.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 total. 17, right? So we can heal for 7, I think. But we won't be able to block. We can heal for 7. He's gonna be able to do 1, 2, 3, so 6 damage. Did I count that right? 17. That's, yeah, I think that's 17. We might have a, I didn't count in the Llanowar Elf. Heal for 8. Well, we have to discard 2 cards. Put down the Llanowar Elf to protect us. We still have to discard something though. Take out maybe the 1 Nisa. Please don't be a spell in your hand. Please don't be a spell. Alright. So 1, 2, no! Yes! Yes. Man, this deck is so good. It is such an unbelievable deck, this band ramp. Oh. Alright, so we've been streaming for what? 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna call it